Shai, just what did it take to withstand the massive punch that they threw in that third quarter to cut it to single digits?
We just needed to get good possessions offensively and get stops defensively. Like, it wasn't anything like it's never anything out of the ordinary or spectacular. It's the simple things, just the details that we've built habits of doing all season, and we know that we don't ever panic when runs and stuff like that happens, especially on the road. Like, they're gonna throw a punch in their building, their fans are behind them, and we know that. And it's just about us withstanding their run and then making ours, and being able to eventually go on more runs than they do, and we do that to them.
I just wanted to get your perspective on Alex's night and just the lift that he gave you guys, particularly in that fourth quarter.
Yeah, he's been great lately. He's been aggressive. He's been confident. He's figuring out his niche and his role with this group. Obviously, we know he brings every night, but it's a little bit different getting thrown into a situation and having to play a different role, guard different positions. But he's definitely figured it out. And he's been great for us.
Also, we've been watching Isaiah Joe. He's been with y'all, pretty much along the way. He's been effective too. You talk about the value that he has, for this team, because he came in and hit some big shots.
Yeah, floor spacer, energy guy. Like, you never had too many guys like that on your team. Makes the defense pay almost every chance. It feels like so reliable. And for a guy like me who loves to play with the ball and penetrate and stuff like that, to have guys that can space the floor and keep the defense honest is very big. And he helps me be the player I am, and I try to do the same. I try to do it vice versa when I'm in the paint and stuff with him. So he not only helps myself, but helps the rest of the group flow. A big part of our group for sure.
Say that ties a franchise record, 60 wins. Just why do you think it is that this iteration of this team keeps reaching for those records at a faster pace than some of the teams that came before you?
I don't know. I can't speak for the other teams. I don't know what they did, what they weren't doing. But like, as far as us, we prioritize winning at the end of the night. Like, at the end of it all, we all 16 or however many of us, we come to the building and we prioritize winning. Whether it's a recovery day, whether it's a practice day, whether it's a game day, like, we take the steps every day, every night to head in the winning direction. And we've stacked those days up over the season, and it's probably why we're in the position we are now.
And obviously, like, Mark was in here saying, like, you can't accelerate time. Like, obviously, experience is something that you can't fast forward on, and that seems like maybe the only thing this team doesn't have. Like, what then becomes the barometer? Is it maturity? Like, how do you measure that? And I guess, when are you supposed to know that, you're experienced enough?
Yeah, you don't ever know until it happens. You don't ever, like, all those things you can't control. Like, so for myself and the rest of the group, like, we don't worry about being inexperienced. Like, it's nothing we can do. Like Coach said, you can't fast forward time. So all we can do is be in this moment and try to take advantage of this moment. Tonight it was the Sacramento Kings. A couple months from now it could be a Game 7. Like, whatever it is in our season and in life in general, you can't skip steps. All you can do is try to capitalize the moment, and if you give it your all and you capitalize it, you move forward. If not, you learn from your losses, and that's just the way life works, I think.
Shai, to that point, you guys talk a lot about being present, and you're in the fourth quarter, so to speak, of the regular season right now, and I feel like a lot of dominant teams like yours, Cleveland just dropped 4 in a row, and it happens with really good teams. They go from October and March and are trying to figure out their pacing and the rhythm and energy. You guys went through it last year, you have that experience, but what have you sensed in terms of how this group has been able to keep playing at this level at this stage of the season?
Yeah, I think we've learned from last season for sure. We're a better group because we learned. We've all been together, so like, we're building on what we did last year, and a lot of times different variables get thrown into the fold, and it's hard to, like, you have to navigate things throughout the season. I don't think we had any of that. Like, from the gate, we all knew we did every night and how we clicked. So that kind of gave us a head start. And then it's just us. At the end of the day, like we more than anything have understood that you have to play what's in front of you, and you can't focus on win streaks, losses. You can't focus on anything beside the team in front of you, especially in this NBA. Like, teams are so good, anybody can beat you. And I think we've mastered that. Like, whoever it is tonight, there's going to be a certain game plan that will get the job done, and we have to do whatever it takes every night to get that job done. And I think we've done a pretty good job of that this year.
I wonder too, and this might be related, you can tell me, but when you have a marathon of how long these seasons are, and then you have a person like you've chosen to be really inclusive with your experience, with your teammates, the way that you guys are post-game, tonight, the way you are after every game with the fans, signing autographs. Does that stuff carry you a bit when it comes to whether you call it joy or just the experience, so that you don't get, the monotony that might come with it?
Yeah, I just try to look at things through a bigger perspective. And I've throughout my career, like, there's always a village, and obviously I'm having success in this league, and I wouldn't be having success without so many people. Like, to start every night, my teammates, if they're not as good as they are and don't help me be the player I am, I don't care if I average 40. If we have 12 wins in a year, no one cares. You know what I mean? So, like, I understand that. And they're just as important they're just as important to me as my skill development or my numbers is to me. And then the fans, like, the amount of love I get, at the end of the day, the support. Like, none of those people know me. They don't know what I do. They just scream my name every night and have my jersey, and at the end of the day, kind of put money in my pocket. So it's like, the least I can do is sign an autograph and take a picture. They wake up and they come to the arena with the Shai jersey and support Shai and don't even know half of Shai. So I think that's pretty special, and I appreciate them all.
So to the point of the monotony of the season, maybe just, I hope this doesn't sound crass, but like, with these 10 games you have left, like, you've already clinched, you've long clinched first seed playoffs. Like, what does it feel like you're playing for the rest of this regular season?
For me, it's for myself and the rest of the group. Like, we play every night to get better, like, to become a better group ourselves, and that's the reason why we've clinched this early. That's the reason why we've been the fastest team to 60 wins in franchise history. Like, no matter what we've done in the past, what we've accomplished, like, if we focus on using the opportunity in front of us to get better, and we have to look up at the end of the season and be better. And that's all you can control. And whether it's 10 games left, 2 games left, we clinch, we're fighting for a spot, like, that's what you have to do. And that's how you become greats, player-wise and team-wise. That's how you accomplish things, and we know that, and that's what we focus on.
Anybody else?
Real quick.
Go ahead, Stevie. You're good.
It's not common. You guys have won 11 straight road games now. Are you able to savor the moment at least with that accomplishment?
Yeah, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, it's impressive. It's very hard to win on the road, especially in this league. Like, teams are so good. The fans are so into it. Come into someone's building, into their comfort zone, it's hard to win. We've done a good job of, like, no matter the circumstances, just trying to get the job done, and whatever it looks like, it looks like. The last game obviously wasn't our best offensive night. We've had great offensive nights in the past night, so whatever it is, the goal is to win, and we know that, and we've done a pretty good job of it so far. Hopefully we keep it going.
All right, that's fine. Joel, you have last one.
So this was Mark's opinion. He got asked maybe like a week or two ago if he felt a shift in officiating post All-Star break like he did last year. He just mentioned that he feels like you're being officiated like slightly differently. Do you feel that? Do you feel like crews are kind of struggling to have like a firm set of rules on how to defend you?
Not really. I don't really notice the difference. Like, I always say, like, I'm gonna go out there and miss a shot I should make. I'm gonna go out there and turn the ball over. Like, refs are gonna go out there and honestly, genuinely not see a foul or call something they think they see. Like it's, they have to go out there and do a job the same way I do, and nobody's perfect at their job, and that's just how I see it. Like, I don't think they ever try to miss a call. I don't ever think they try to ref the game differently. I think they just honestly make a mistake, and that's okay. So that's how I see it. So I don't really see a difference. I've had plenty of free throws some nights less. Like it is what it is to me.
Does any part of you feel like you're almost an impossible player to officiate?
Not. I don't think I'm impossible. I think I might be tougher than others just because of my playing style and the amount of times I drive every night and am in the thick of things. I'm probably a little bit more difficult than the rest, but they've done a great job so far.
Thank you, Shai.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
We got Lou up next.